Shalom. First, I want to say all praises and glory be unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. All right, double honors to the elder apostles of the great millstone, rule well, or have taught his knowledge. Salutations to you, fellow laborers out there doing the work of truth and sincerity. Shalom to you. Shalom to the few Akwaf that believe as well. Back out here once again on the highways and hedges. As you can see, come out here to prophesy the downfall of the place you know as America, which is Babylon the Great. Tell the people on this side who they are, which are so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans. We're the Israelites. And then not only to tell the people on the side who they are, but to wake up the elected people, because the Lord has an elect, all right, out of our nation, which is the 144,000, and then the rest of the remnant, all right, which is the 1/3. There's a total of 1/3 of Israelites going to be saved, all right. So, you've probably seen. I did a few videos, or a couple videos about this run right guy. Another Johnny come lately. This is what happens, man. All right. When you serve Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, when you have the truth, people attack you. All right. They attack you with all kind of angles of deceit. All right. But as we know, the deceit they come with, all right, is laughable, because the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah is dealing with us, all right, through the Holy Spirit. The Lord dealing with us, man. He's not dealing with you theologians. He's not dealing with you fake pastors. He's not dealing with Kemet. He's not dealing with any of these, religions. All right, the Lord is dealing with His people. He's going to deliver the elect, all right, of His people. Okay. So with that being said, I got to put something to open up with. And you guys come and go. All right, by the way. You see this all the time. God scoff and scorn, and they come and go. You guys come for a moment, and then after that moment is over, you don't see them no more. You don't see them no more. All right? Greg, 1 second. Let me fix my You got a precept, you say? You can read it if you want. Bring it out, bro. You want to bring it out? Well, matter of fact, before you read that, let me upload this scripture right here. 2 Peter 2:1, it says, "But there were false prophets also among the people, even as there shall be false teachers among you, who privily shall bring in damnable heresies, even denying the Lord that bought them, and bring upon themselves swift destruction." And that speaks volumes, because you see a lot of false prophets, false teachers out here in this world. All right, guys that know they're Israelites, but yet they still deny, all right, the truth. Because why? They want to live in this world because Jake is comfortable. Now, it makes no sense to be comfortable living on the bottom, but our people, the majority of them are comfortable. All right, they love living in this condition. All right, they don't want the kingdom where, you're going to be made perfect. All right, have that perfect body, never going to get sick and die no more. They don't want to live like that. They want to rule. They want to live in ghettos and hoods and reservations, and this is how they want to live. All right, they don't want the kingdom which the Heavenly Father had prepared for us. They want the fucking ghetto. You tell Israelites about the kingdom, they look at you like you got two heads, man. All right, and that shows you the lower state that our people have been reduced to and used to. Okay, they're reduced to and used to that. All right, go ahead, bring it about.
Book of Sirach, chapter 25, verse 2. There's 3 sorts of men my soul hateth, and I am greatly offended at their life. A poor man that is proud.
A poor man that's proud. I don't give a damn if you're a pastor. You're still poor. You're not a rich man. Even the TD Jakes of this world, now they got money. They millionaires, right? But is that really rich? You know who's rich? The elites. They're rich. They don't have to pull out a credit card, debit card. They walk in, get whatever, and walk out the store. See? Go ahead.
A rich man that is a liar.
A rich man that's a liar. And we know how that goes because, a rich man, because he got money, people listen to him and follow him. Like that one scripture in the Apocrypha, if you want to get it, it says, when a rich man speaking, they extol his words in the clouds. When a rich man speak, oh man, what he got to say? Like when Kanye West said what he said, right, against some Amalekites. You know what I'm saying? What they do? Oh, it's Kanye West though. See, we was focused on the shit he said. Because what he said was truth. We are the 12 tribes of Israel. But this is what society we live in. They think a rich man is an intelligent, smart man. They think he's a wise man. All right? Read what you got it, bro.
The book of Sirach, chapter 13, verse 23. When a rich man speaketh,
yeah, that's it.
Every man holdeth his tongue.
Yeah, what he gonna say?
And look what he saith. They extol it to the clouds.
They extol it to the clouds.
But if the poor
man... Oh, man, Kanye said it. Shaquille O'Neal said it. Look, if Denzel said this, like you got a video clip I seen on Denzel a little while ago, maybe a couple months back, and he don't want to speak about masculinity. What does Denzel know about masculinity? What do any Hollywood niggas know about masculinity? We know you niggas are not masculine, man. All right? You sold out, you not masculine, bro. You quit it, man. I don't care what facade you put on, you're done. All right? Go ahead.
But if the poor man speak,
they
say, what fellow is this?
Yeah, what fellow is this? So when the poor man speak, who the fuck are you? This broke ass nigga. I'm telling you, I'm speaking how they would say, This is how they would say about us. They say men like me, all right? They just broke ass. They get your broke ass off the corner. Dusty ass motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Far from dusty, but hey, this is shit they talk about us. All right? As far as I know, brothers, we live an okay life. The Most High take care of us. We got clothes on our back. We got shoes on our feet. We can take baths, showers, whatever. So, but it's cool though. What finish we got? Then I want you to go. Matter of fact, hold that, and go to 1 Samuel 2:7. 1 Samuel 2:7. It's all right being a Bummelite. Be thankful you're a Bummelite, because we don't have shit, and there's a good reason why we don't have shit. All right, we're gonna read the scripture why we don't have nothing. I love it. I love it. It makes the kingdom that much worth it, man. We have nothing, but getting ready to have everything. All right, go ahead, bro.
Book of 1 Samuel, chapter 2, verse 7.
Bring out, brother.
The Lord maketh poor.
Who make it poor?
The Lord maketh poor.
The Lord maketh poor. So why the children of Israel poor? You calling us Bumelites, talking shit against us. You got guys like IUIC, they call GMS Bumelites. Well, fuck it, I'll be a Bumelite. I'll be a bum. I'll be poor. Because who made me poor? Read it again.
The Lord maketh poor.
The Lord made us poor. All right? Keep reading.
And maketh rich.
And make it rich. So whoever is rich, they rich because the Lord made them rich. Go ahead.
He bringeth low and lifteth up.
We've been brought low. We already living low in this low estate, right? So why we living low? The Lord. Yehovah Shemel Shai brought us low. Because why? We rebelled, we disobedient, so he brought us low. All right? We used to having our own shit, having our own land, having our own riches. We ain't got it right now, because why? The Lord took it from us. So he can punish us. Go ahead. And then going to the curses, what did it say? You should go to the enemies, all right, and want them all things. So now the Lord took everything from us and made us go to our enemies, Esau, even the so-called white man, for everything we want. It said that hunger, thirst, and the nakedness, and one of all things, right? So, I mean, the scripture says it plainly. That's why it says that you can do nothing against the truth before the truth. Because everything you speak out of your mouth, it goes according to Scripture. Right? Go ahead. Read. Go back to you holding the proclamation. So yeah, that's Scripture, right? You look got fucking lint in your pocket, but all your shit paid. Just be thankful. Your bills paid, right? You got somewhere to lay your head. You eat, but you got lint in your pocket. That's all right. The Lord made it that way, but He provided for you still. He made sure you get your daily bread. You know, you ain't living out here on the street. You know what I'm saying? So that's good. Go ahead, bro.
The book of Sirach, chapter 13, verse 23. Mm-hmm. When the rich man speaketh.
Yeah, when the rich man speaketh.
Every man holdeth his tongue.
Yeah. And then you know Jake looked up to these Israelite entertainers. That's why you know they come at them Jake's in the entertainment world, athletes and shit, and them movie actors. Them Amalekites get on their ass within their contract. They can't speak on things. And you notice you hear a lot of them say, "I can't speak on things." Like this guy Kwame Brown. He said he's seen things in the locker room that he can't speak on because why? He signed that contract. But he was saying that your favorite athletes are weirdos, and we know what he meant by saying weirdos. All right. So when somebody have money in this world, oh he's in touch. No, you're a fucking dummy according to the Lord. All right. And Yahweh Shem Yahushua is the one that gives wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All right. And if you don't have it, because the Most High wants you to have it. All right. If you have it, the Most High gave it to you. All right. In Sirach or Ecclesiastes 1:1, it says that all wisdom and all knowledge come from the Lord. All right, Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So if you have knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, hey, because Yahweh Shem Yahushua has given it to you. Okay. Go ahead.
When a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue.
Yep.
And look, what he saith, they stole it to the clouds.
They stole it to meaning they take their words and they big them up like T.D. Jakes. This nigga's a millionaire, but he's lying to you. But the fact that he's a millionaire and he got this big mega church, he gotta be a man of the Lord. That's the worst nigga to know. Like that's the worst nigga to be aside or get beside him. Any one of these so-called pastors are the wrong people to be around and surround yourself around to try and learn from. They're not teaching you the truth. If you're not teaching me the truth, what good use are you to me? All right? You goddamn ain't no good use to me. Because I want to know the truth. This brother want to know the truth. Right? These brothers out here want to know the truth. Go ahead.
But if the poor man speak, they say, what fellow is this?
Yeah. What fellow is this? And then, you know, Ecclesiastes speaks about the poor man wisdom, which saved the city. But yet he was poor, though. You know? Show you how backwards this world is, man. Go to 1 Corinthians 1. I got it. A lot of these guys you encounter are false teachers, false prophets. You know, we gotta be wrong though, according to them, right? They can't tell you what the MOTB is. They can't tell you what the MOTB is. They can't tell you what Jacob's time of trouble is. They can't tell you who's the devil. All right, that's going to come down with great wrath because he had for a short time on a moment. All right, they don't tell you who the wicked is. All right, they can't tell you who's going to be saved when the Lord comes. They can't tell you who the children of Israel are. All right, who other nations are. They can't tell you none of those things. But yet but yet they call us wrong. They can't disprove us of anything, but yet we're wrong. Okay? What you saying?
Precept 2.
Yeah, you can bring it up.
Book of 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 19. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with Yahweh.
And that's and then you know what? That's why we're gonna go to too. Read it again. That's a great precept.
For the wisdom of this world.
This present world we live in, right? That's established by Esau, all right, which is wickedness, all right. Wisdom in this world is what?
is foolishness with the Most High.
This foolishness with the Most High. This world is ran under the satanic vibration. All right? The physical counterparts of Satan are ruling. The Edomites, so-called white people. All right? From the elites on down. They're ruling. That's why you have this satanic vibration that's going on in this world. All right? It's okay to do everything that's wicked, all right, according to the scriptures, all right? What the scriptures have established as wickedness, it's okay to do it in this world. Because why? The wicked is ruling. See? What did Job 9:24 say? The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. And as a result, what you have? A wicked rulership. All right? Go ahead.
For it is written, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness.
Yeah, Esau. All right? All you guys that go and get your little knowledge from Esau, you think you made it, think you somebody. All right? You get confounded too. Go ahead.
And again, the Lord knoweth the thoughts of the wise, that they are vain.
Vain thoughts, vain talkers. All right? Seeking vain glory. That's all you guys are. All right? How the hell are you going to... First of all, this nigga called us black Hebrew Israelites. Now this man is reading right here, this brother reading, he's a Judite, but he's light-skinned. He probably call you an Ephraimite, or he probably call you Puerto Rican. He would say Puerto Rican. He don't know the tribes. That nigga don't know the tribes. You know? But he would call you Puerto Rican or something. Oh, brother, you mixed with something, brother. All right? You guys are not spiritual. All right? You're just vain, like I said, vain thinkers, vain talkers, vain glory are you seeking for. That's what you're seeking for, man. All right? But what does vain glory get you? Destruction. All right? Destruction. Type this in on your search bar. Backs of fools. All right? Back of fools. Yeah, backs of fools. It's in Proverbs, I believe. It's been a while since I read that precept. It's backs of fools. Or a fool's back.
I'm searching up.
Type in a fool's back. Because, man, that's all you guys are. You got it?
Yeah.
Water. Bring it out when you get it.
It's Book of Proverbs, chapter 19, verse 29.
There you go. Water, y'all about to shoot me out of shot.
Judgments are prepared for scorners.
Woo! Hey. What you see these niggas doing? All right? Say I was to part ways with men, but I learned the truth from these men. All right? What wrong have they done me? If they, you know what I'm saying, they taught me the truth. Now we may have our own personal disagreement about something, but as long as we teach the same thing, I have no real beef with this person or these men, right? But guys in this world, they'll fall out and become bug outs, and then they talk shit. They become scorners. So they're just as bad as the theologians. They're just as bad as these fake ass pastors and these Edomite apologetics. You know, people that's from our people, but they apologists for Esau. All right. Hey, you received the truth. Now, because you didn't accept it, that's no one else's fault but yours. All right? So guys become scorners, and they join who? Guys like Pastor Aaron Wright, this nigga Vocab Malone, all right? Fucking Teamanite nigga, and join them guys to come against us, okay? And they always fail. They're always confounded. They can never disprove what we teach, because why? This was set up by Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right? Go ahead, brother.
And stripes for the back of fools.
And stripes for the back of... Read that verse again.
Judgments are prepared for scorners, and stripes for the back of fools.
Hey, what's the ultimate judgment going to come in this place? The missiles. The ICBM missiles. Let me get that. ICBM missiles. This is the future of America. This is destruction that's awaiting. All right. If you look here, you see the missiles. This is what's coming to America. The ICBM missiles. Let me put my sword down real quick. So this is that judgment that the scriptures speak about. All right. This place being a lake of fire. All right. See the missiles. Go to Isaiah 54:16. This is the judgment, right? The judgment coming for America is America will be destroyed by thermonuclear fire, okay? Which are the ICBM missiles. All right. So guys like Pastor Ron, right? All you wicked Israelites out there, all right? You're gonna be missile food, okay? Whenever you get it, brother, bring it out. Isaiah 54:16. Read it.
Isaiah 54, verse 16.
Right.
Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coils in the fire.
Yeah, the Lord made the smith that blow the coals in the fire. The scientists. The Lord put the knowledge on the mind of the scientists to create the missile. Okay? Go ahead.
And that bringeth forth an instrument for his work.
This that instrument right here. See, the missiles were created, all right, by the Lord for his purpose. All right? This the instrument that the Lord is going to use to take out Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, in his main capital of society, so-called America, which is Babylon the Great. Okay? Go ahead.
And I have created the waster to destroy.
The waster to destroy. All right. Go to Isaiah 34 and 5. You can start about 4 or 5. All right. You gotta get this to your mind, bro. Right. All you Israelites out there that go against the truth. This is what you're gonna get when Yahweh Bashim Yahushua bring that judgment upon you guys. All right. Go ahead, brother.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 34, verse 5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven.
Yep, this is the Lord. This is the Lord's sword, the ultimate sword of the Lord right here. Remember, the Most High is a consuming fire. All right. This is some great fire for your ass. All right, go ahead, brother.
Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea.
Idumea, Greek way of saying Edom. All right, when you was the Greeks, you would say Idumea or Idumeans. In the Hebrew, the original language, the ancient Paleo Hebrew, is say Adawam or Adawamium. All right, the Edomites. All right, go ahead, brother.
And upon the people of my curse.
Yeah, you're the people of the Lord's curse. Going back to Cain, and you came back as Esau, you still have to endure that curse. Because why? The Lord reserved you for the day of judgment. All right, go ahead, brother.
The sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness.
Yep.
And with the blood of lambs and goats.
Now this is symbolic for how the Lord is going to kill a lot of people when he comes back. Isaiah 66:15 says that the Lord is going to plead with all flesh by his fire and by his sword. When he plead with all flesh, and it says the slain of the Lord shall be many. Now these fake pastors don't tell you that. All right, you think the Lord going to come back with bubblegum wraps and balloons and shit? Hell no, the scriptures tell you that the day of the Lord is dark and gloomy. It says it's darkness and not light. Go ahead, brother.
With the fat of the kidneys of rams. For the Lord has a sacrifice.
And the Lord has a sacrifice right here in America. America is a big altar for sacrifice. You make a sacrifice upon the altar, and you will burn it with fire. So America is a big altar that's going to be set ablaze by fire, all right, by the Heavenly Father Yahweh, by way of him raining missiles on this place. Go ahead.
And Basra.
Basra, the capital of you Edomites, so-called white people. Your capital today is America, the place you stolen from us Native Americans and so-called Latinos. Fucking red skins. You the real red skins. All right? Go ahead.
And a great slaughter.
A great slaughter. All right? Yahweh Bashim Shah is going to slaughter you Edomites. All right? And you 2/3, they don't want to get right. Go ahead.
In the land of Idumea.
The land of Idumea. Who controls America? The Idumeans. Edom. The Edomites. All right? That's the judgment you're going to get for joining hand in hand. Go to Proverbs 11:21.
Book of Proverbs, chapter 11, verse 21.
Uh-huh.
Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished.
Though hand join in hand, the wicked should not go unpunished. All right? You Israelites joining hand in hand with Esau, you're going to get punished with Esau. It's just that plain. It's just that simple and plain, man. All right? It's just that simple and plain. We ain't got to go back and forth. We defend the gospel. That's why we rebuke you wicked niggas. All right? But, hey, ultimately what? You're going to be destroyed because why? You're fighting against the Most High. Go to Acts 5. About 30, verse 30. Hold on. Acts 5. Let me get it. Slack. Let me get it.
Yeah, talking about your house shall slew on the tree.
No, go to Acts. Go to Acts 5 and 38. Acts 5:38.
It's the book of Acts, chapter 5, verse 38. And now I say unto you, refrain from these men.
Yeah, what men is talking about? The men that were set up to teach the Lord's people. The men that were set up to prophesy to the Lord's people, which are Israelites, prophesying to who? Israelites. Okay? And also the other nations. The Lord made Jeremiah a prophet to the nations, all right? Go ahead.
And let them alone.
And let them alone, right? So, hey, the scriptures say, test not the Lord's anointed. When you see us Israelites out here, we're the Lord's anointed, man. Those are the true, those of us that are the true worshipers, that do this work with true sincerity, we're the true worshipers. All right? The Lord have anointed us to come out here and do this great work, man. All right? Go ahead. Because this is a great work. This is a good work, what we're doing, man. That's why the rules are not a terror to us. All right? It tells you that in the book of Romans, the 10th chapter. Or was it 13? Romans 10 or 13? It tells you that the rulers are not a terror to good works. So if you don't have good works, yeah, it's terror to you. All right, go ahead.
For if this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught.
Yeah, if it was just us come out here blowing smoke on our ass, all right, talking a bunch of nonsense, just talking shit, false teaching, yeah, it will come to naught, right? Read it again.
It says, and now I say unto you, refrain from these men, and let them alone. For if this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught.
Right.
But if it be of the Most High, you cannot overthrow it.
You cannot overthrow it. Okay. Go ahead.
Lest happily ye
least ye happily.
Be happily found even to fight against Yahweh.
All right, so can you win the fight against the Most High, your Father Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, his son? Hell no. All right, you're in a lose-lose situation, my man. All right, all you scoffers, man. Go to Proverbs 1. Go to Proverbs 1. Gotta go to scoffers for a moment. All right? Go to Proverbs 1. Start about 22, 23.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 22. How long, you simple ones, will you love simplicity?
Yeah, it's so simple, man. All right? Don't realize that your actions are going to lead you to a destructive path, man. All right? You're not fighting against us. You're fighting against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. You're not going to fucking win, man. And the scriptures tell you how Yahushua, when he show up, how you going to make the fucking people, the men that were prepared to fight against him, how you going to be a number smell of smoke after he done with their ass.
Yeah, it's lucky, huh? We saw claim that he shot down one of the UFOs.
You know it's a fucking lie. I seen that shit. You know, that nigga, man, you devils wish you could shoot down a fucking chariot, man. You crazy, man. You can't even, I can't hardly keep up with the chariot, let alone, and you really, our eyes can't keep up with the chariot. They can disappear from the other side behind us. They ain't got that simple, we can just go where I want to go. That's power and that's technology beyond your wildest imagination, Esau. Nigga, you think the Most High gonna let you get that lucky, my man? You devil. Oh, that's silly.
People believe it too.
The simple. The scripture say the simple believe in every word, brother. So I expect people to believe that stupid shit. Go ahead. What kind of shit is that? This nigga think he shoot down a missile. That nigga shit stupid. That nigga shit stupid. He saw. That nigga crazy, man. Yo, hold on. What you need? The F-35? That's a piece of shit. All right. They got the Russian jets shitting on them. They got the Chinese jets, the warplanes shitting on them. But now your F-35 gonna take out a chariot when you don't even have state-of-the-art equipment? Get the fuck out of here, man. Yo, brothers across the pond don't even got that kind of equipment. Their equipment better than yours, Esau. I'm talking about Gog, which is ruled by the Russian Edomites. All right, go ahead, brother.
And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge.
And in this world, that's what happens. Fools hate you give them knowledge, or you speak to them about something that's knowledgeable. Oh man, this nigga crazy. He believe in that Bible, man. He retarded motherfucker, man.
White man's book.
That's white man's book, man. You know?
Slaves, buddy.
Yeah, man. That's white man's book. He enslaved our people with that book, man. You gonna go about that book? That's man, you crazy, man. We Africans. You know what I mean? We Hispanic. We did this to America. Fuck that, man. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 23. Turn you at my reproof. Behold.
Yeah, correction. All right? You're not no fucking Hispanic. You're not no Native American. You're not no Negro, African American. You're Israelites. All right? Issachar, Ephraim, Judah, Levi, Benjamin, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Simeon, Asher, Naphtali, all right? Zebulun, all right? This is who you are, all right? I don't give a fuck you from Nicaragua, all right? If your ass, hey, if you don't want to accept, all right, that you're an Israelite, the Lord going to destroy you. And more importantly, believe. Because it's all about belief, all right? Faith, all right? Faith and belief go over hand in hand. All right, go ahead, brother.
I will behold.
That's why a lot of you Israelites are going to die. You don't believe. You don't believe, man. Simple as that. You don't believe. But there's a price to pay for not believing. Go ahead, brother.
Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you.
Yeah.
I will make known my words unto you.
Yeah, how the Lord make known his words? Through his men. Who the mouthpiece of the Lord? The prophets. The men that will set up and teach. All right? The Lord said, I have sent to you early, rising early in the morning, all right, my servants and prophets. See? He ain't sitting run right. All right? I'm going to start calling you Runny Nose Run. All right? Because that's all you are, Runny Nose Run. Your nose running, my man. Get your shit together before you try to even speak, man. You know how a nigga nose running, but he trying to speak? No, fix your nose, nigga. Because the shit come out your mouth don't make sense, my man. I had played a video clip of Amalekites admitting that they talking about the tents of Judah that came on slave ships were actual blood descendants of the Israelites that was from West Africa. So how the fuck can you say, come on, man? Go ahead, brother.
Appreciate too.
Go bring it out, brother. I played the video clip, brother. I played it. I played the video clip, and then look, the Amalekite admitting it, right? The Amalekite admitting it, right?
Some of them admit it, yeah.
And then look, I'm like, yo, why would you even? Okay, so the Amalekite admitted, right? They got the land right now. They in the land. Ezekiel 36 chapter. Idumea have claimed our land in their possession.
Strangers
right?
And aliens.
Huh?
Call them strangers and aliens.
Right. Well, you know, Ezekiel 36 say that Idumea have claimed our land in their possession. All right.
So, made two nations one.
No. What are you saying?
Yeah, I think he said he has made two nations for himself.
What priest? Bring that priest about what you talking about.
It's the book of 2 Chronicles, chapter 15, verse 13.
Read that.
And whosoever would not seek the Lord, the God of Israel, should be put to death, whether small or great, whether man or woman.
That's right. That's talking about you Israelites, okay? Now bring it, the one you just trying to quote, bring it up. That was a good precept too, by the way. But hey, it's crazy. Like I brought the clip out, man. I was like, yo, if the Amalekites admit that, who the fuck are you? You know what I'm saying? They ought to make him feel like an asshole because, or a dickhead because when you got Amalekites saying it, these people that control our land right here. All right.
Ezekiel 35, verse 10.
36. What precept you talking about? Oh, bring up.
It says, Ezekiel 35, verse 10.
Okay.
Because thou hast said, these two nations and these two countries shall be mine.
And that's talking about the children of Israel.
Oh, the children of Israel?
Yeah. Because remember, we became two kingdoms. All right. Because it tells you that what's that? Is that Zechariah? It says they should no longer be two kingdoms. I think it's Zechariah 9. Go. No, let me get it. Read it. What you got again?
It says, because thou hast said, these two nations and these two countries shall be mine, and we will possess it. Whereas the Lord was there. Therefore, as I live, saith the Most High, I will even do according to thy anger, and according to thine envy, which thou hast used out of thy hatred against them.
Yeah.
And I will make myself.
Yep, that's speaking about Esau. You go to the top, it's talking about Esau, Edom. It says prophesy against Mount Seir, which the people of Mount Seir was the Edomites. All right?
Sure.
It says, go type me in two kingdoms. Type me in two kingdoms. It's I think I'm close to it, but I don't know is it. It's right here. I'm close by.
Ezekiel 37, verse 22.
That's one of them too. It's another one, another precept too. But did another precept come up as well?
Deuteronomy.
Well, read Ezekiel 37. I knew that was right there, but it says they should not be two kingdoms no more. But that's the one that says in that particular precept as well. Go ahead, brother.
It's the book of Ezekiel 37, verse 22. And I will make them one nation in the land upon the mountains of Israel.
Yep.
And one king shall be king to them all. And they shall be no more two nations. Neither shall they be divided into two kingdoms anymore at all.
Yes, they see. That's what the two when you go back to the precept you read in Ezekiel 35. That's what it's talking about. It's Esau. Who came against us? Esau. Go back to Ezekiel 35 now. Read it. Now you understand what he's talking about. Go back to Ezekiel 35.
It's the book of Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 10. Because thou hast said, these two nations and these two countries shall be mine.
Now we split. All right. Ahijah gave Jeroboam 10 pieces of the garment. When he ran in pieces, he gave him 10, and gave him 2. And we know it became 3 of the southern kingdom, and then the rest of the other tribes went to Assyria and never came back as a whole. But most of us went across over here, and you had a few remnants among the southern kingdom. And the southern kingdom went to Babylonian Empire, to that captivity, and then they returned. Right? That's after the split, right? So we became two kingdoms. That's why we had the kingdom of Judah and then the lost tribes, they call us, or the northern tribes, right? Go ahead.
And we will possess it, whereas the Lord was there. Therefore, as I live, saith the Most High, I will even do according to thy anger, and according to thy envy, which thou hast used out of thy hatred against them. And I will make myself known among them, when I have judged thee.
See, that's it. That's all you need on that. That's all you need on that, bro. Because there's even precepts where it says that it says Assyria, then it says Babylon, right? And it's talking about the nations, it's talking about the tribes. So that thou hast done worse than thy sister, Assyria, or sometimes it may say Sodom and Gomorrah. All right? Because why? We went off. We started doing abominable things. All right? You know what I'm saying? Start rebelling against the Lord. And the Lord will compare us to these other nations that were wicked. All right? And the Lord said, for my people have become more wicked than the wicked. Because that's how bad it is when we go off, because Who was given the law, commandments, statutes, and judgment? We, our ancestors, right? So we knew the way of righteousness. Our ancestors did, right? And so for us to not to walk in the way of righteousness, even though the Lord had established righteousness by giving us his law, by giving us his statutes, judgments, commandments, right? It's like the ultimate, what the hell are you doing? You know how your parents tell you to do something, and you do something totally opposite? Like, what the hell are you doing? What the fuck you doing? Right? That's how your parents will talk to you. Because you would do something stupid going against what they commanded you to do. And that's what our ancestors did. They did something stupid. All right? Which we are our ancestors when you know reincarnation, but they did something stupid against the Lord. Which what? Breaking that covenant. I mean, you name it. Our people doing it. Idol worshiping. All right? Consenting to do after the manner of the heathen. The heathen are lawless by nature because they wouldn't give them the laws.
It says in Psalms like that. How we fell off.
Yeah, of course, yeah, we fell off like a motherfucker, brother.
Precept for that, huh?
Bring it up.
Look at Psalms, chapter 106, verse 35. I'm going to go start at 34, huh?
Bring it up.
Verse 34. They did not destroy the nations concerning whom the Lord commanded them, but were mingled among the heathen, and learned their works, and they served their idols.
See? And what they do? Go to Exodus 20, and you can start at the top. The point about it, the third verse, maybe fourth verse. Maybe you just read on down about 5.
Book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 4. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord, thy power.
Now you see what it said? Read it again.
Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them.
Exactly. Talking about what? You know, these false gods, fake gods. Now, you go to Psalms 96, and about verse 5, it tells you about these idols and gods for the heathen nations. It tells you about the Psalms 96 and 5, I believe it is. That precept will come back to me later. I'll just move on. I know I'm investing. I'm investing in a tablet. I hate that. You can't come on the preset. You can go on your phone. Since I use my phone to record, I know exactly that precept how it's worded, but it's all right, brother. Still be edified. Thankfully you still have understanding because that was a great precept that broke it down by the two nations or two countries. All right, two people.
Book of Psalms, chapter 96, verse 5. For all the gods of the nations are idols.
See? Idols. Things, graven images made by the hands of men. All right? Just like Baal and the dragon. What did Daniel prove? That Baal wasn't real. Here it is, you got other jakes bowing down to it, Yeah, the king. One of them worship Baal, right? Baal the dragon, right? But come to find out that the motherfucker was nothing but a graven image made by a man's hand. All right. And then what he do? He killed them fucking the priest he had. All right. That was the priest of Baal, the dragon. He killed them and his whole family. Because of them, he thought that Baal the dragon was real. He was like, he said, surely Baal liveth. He eats and drinks every day. He sent out the offering for him, drink, offering, food, and all that. And it's consumed every time you come back into that temple. But come to find out, I think they had set some kind of pile-like stuff on the floor and showed the footprints of men, women, and children. So they find out that they was coming there eating shit. what I'm saying? I'm just roughly giving you the story. You can read it for yourself. He got mad. He killed him. Chilakian, brother. But that's the point. The point is that these heathens guys ain't real. Read that Psalm 96 again, brother.
The book of Psalms, chapter 96, verse 5. For all the gods of the nations are idols, but the Lord made the heavens.
That's right. That's all you need to know. All right. The power of Israel, all right, made the heavens and the earth, all right, and everything that's therein, the people, these heathen nations that make their graven gods, all right, the Lord made them. Show you that what? We truly, really, hey, really, man, no joking, man, we're really blessed that the power of heaven, all right, and the earth have chosen us to be their chosen people. All right, the Lord have chosen us to be His people, man, and to give us the kingdom of heaven. You know, we didn't do anything to deserve it, right? Because the Lord loved our ancestors, our forefathers, man. All right, Abraham, Isaac, all right, Jacob, all right, especially going back to Abraham, man. You know, most I call him a friend. So we really, man, should be, hey, you know, we really should be thankful, you know. We could be out here jacked up, you know, but because the Lord loved our forefathers, man, all right, He had mercy on us and chose us to be His people as well, you know. All right, so, Proverbs 1 again. Finish that up. You know, the Lord name ain't Jesus Christ. J-E-S-U-S, baby. I nigga want to see it. Don't you talk about my Jesus. So you say Jesus. You say Jesus. This right here is your God. Right here, you say Jesus. This is blasphemy. All right, this is straight up blasphemy. The real image of our Lord, which we have it up here, is according to the scriptures. This is not biblical. This is. If this man got woolly hair and burnt brass skin, hell no. All right. This motherfucker right here got leprosy. You see, and this is what they want you to believe and think that's our Lord. But our Lord looks like this. He resembles a so-called Negro. All right.
You got that right here. I look at the description of him.
Say again, bro.
Got the description of the Messiah right here.
You can bring it out.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 14.
Right.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Yeah, woolly hair. We got hair like a sheep. So-called Negroes. All right. Go ahead, brother.
As white as snow.
As white as snow, right? Go ahead.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
You know, wisdom making a man's face to shine, so you know, gray hairs represents wisdom. Okay, go ahead.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
Yeah, fine brass, which is a brown, a light brown. All right, this is derivative of brown. Go ahead.
As if they burned in a furnace.
Now you burn brass, everything you burn obviously turns dark. That's common sense, man. You ain't gotta go to fucking school to know that. You burn something, it gets dark. I don't care how light or how bright it was. Now you burnt it, it's dark. That's the most common thing you can know. You learn that as a kid.
They say he's a Middle Eastern or Arab.
Oh,
he's
olive tone. He got black olives. All right, so what you gonna say now? Nobody's green. Nobody like no goddamn green olive. Stupid ass, man. He had the olive skin tone complexion. You know, nigga, shut up. All right.
Middle Eastern Arab.
Right. Hey, he like Ishmael. Fucking goat hair camel niggas, man. All right, goat hair camel desert niggas, man. All right, no. Woolly hair is what you call an afro. All right. And you look at the Edomites, they want to have the woolly hair. All right, they want the burnt brass skin. All right. That's why you have a thing called tanning. All right, bodybuilders have to tan. They have to put that brown paint on them that look like Jake, and they can be a Jake, right? Some of them are Jakes. They look so called white, but they be a Jake. They got still spray their body too. Shit.
Naphtali tribe, the
Because why?
Argentinians, the Israelites, mostly of them.
But go to Hosea. Hosea, what's that? Hosea, I get it. Are you holding that? You holding something already? I get it, brother. Trying to pick up. Hosea 7 and verse 8. Ephraim he had mixed himself among the people. Ephraim is a cake not turned. All right, so a lot of them be light. A cake not turned is light brown. You look at a lot of the Latin tribes, all right, so-called, you got the so-called Puerto Ricans, which is Ephraim. Shit, they go from light to dark quick. Oh, dark to light. You see some dark, that's rare. But you got some that look like Edomites. Matter of fact, recently, a few weeks back, I had took my when I got my CDLs, right? Well, when I got a few weeks back, I had it wasn't a few weeks back, it was a month ago. It was I had maybe a week ago, before I took my last state test. I was went to get some more practice in, right? Because I had to get comfortable with downshift because I never drove a stick before, you know what I'm saying? So downshift, I wasn't too comfortable with downshift. So what happened was I went up there. My instructor was a Jake. My instructor teacher, he was a Jake, and he had a guy in the truck. Cause that class only had one guy in it, and he was Puerto Rican. Now you see this dude, he like straight up Edomite, right? Man, flew on his mouth up. I looked at him like, damn. Then we just started talking. He was like, "What's up?" He's like, "What's up, brother?" No, he was cool, the motherfucker. I'm like, "What's up, bro?" He was like, "Man," he was talking about the truck and shit. I was like, "Where you from, man?" And then he was like, "I'm from this and this." You know what I'm saying? My dad moved up here. My dad Puerto Rican and shit. You know what I'm saying? But my mama, Caucasian. My mama white. You know what I'm saying? So you see him. He even got them light ass eyes. You know. You see him, you won't think he's Puerto Rican. All right. But you hear him talk, you see his spirit, and then he was showing me his he told me some shit too that make perfect sense too. He said, I hate being like this. These motherfuckers see me that time I'm Puerto Rican, they don't believe me a lot of times. Shit. He's like, man, that's why I have my kids, I get with darker Puerto Rican women. Cause I hate that shit, man. I hate it like this, man. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn, man, that makes sense, because when you know the story of the older Jakes, even a lot of older Israelites, they used to hate being light. Hate being light complexion. They know it's supposed to look dark. You gotta think about it. Genocide made a lot of the Latin tribes light. You know? You see Gadites look light as shit. But then you got some that's still dark. You know? My mother's mother was a dark Gadite. You got some Gadites that's they still super dark. Now you don't find a lot of them. You see some of them, they still be super dark. The reds, you see some dark ones. You see the light ones, you see some dark ones. But my that grandmother, she's actually a Gadite, and she like shit. She like dark as she did the darkest. She did as dark as Wesley Snipes. She's a Blackfoot. Yeah, they Blackfoot. They made up of the last remaining of the survivors of the Cherokee and the Blackfoots. That's where they come from. Like the Missouri and the Arkansas area, Tennessee area, right there. That's where they from. And so, like my one cousin just drive by here in that gold orange van. He's He's a Gadite. All right, they come from because the Franklin and Hunter names is popular around there. They them all guys that was captured. And if I'm mistaken, they was the survivors that made a peace. It's supposed to be a peace treaty, but they, basically was removed to that part of the land, and then they, was just migrating that whole area, Midwest area right there. All right, so that's the history I know. That's all I know about that. But they cool as shit. My cousin Dina work at Walmart. With the short, long ass hair, light skin. You go to Walmart sometimes. Huh? Yeah, D Hunter. D Hunter. Yeah, that's his son. Yep. So yeah, that's you know what I'm saying. But you look at like you said Argentinians. Some of them they like the shit. Some of them like Edomites, man. You know what I'm saying, brother? You got, but that's not just with the northern tribes. So you got some Jewites that look like that too. Remember, hey, go to Jeremiah 12 and 9. Jeremiah 12 and 9. Because we're really like the speckled bird. That's why the seed. All right, what man you come from is so important. The house of your fathers, the pedigree, the house of your fathers, because you never know. You never know, brother. That's why the angels going to do the separate. When you think about the terms of wheat, it's so many Israelites that look like other nations, including Edomites, and then you have Edomites that look like Jake. But the angels know who they are. That's why I say who's gonna be the reapers? The angels. The angels gonna separate them and throw the what? The wicked seed into what? The fire. See what I'm saying, brother? What you got though?
Book of Jeremiah, chapter 12, verse 9. My heritage is unto me as a speckled bird.
Speckled bird. All right. Speckled bird has several colors. You Google speckled bird and you look at the image, click on images. That bird has many colors on it. So the children of Israel come in a variety of different colors. All right. It's just that simple. From looking like so-called white people, the Edomites, or like the other dark nations. Whether it be Moab or Ammon or Ham, Japheth, Elam. It's a Jacob that's an Elamite that he owns fucking New York Fried Chicken. And we cool as fuck. We work out together in the gym. Yesterday, morning, afternoon. Yeah, afternoon. He working out with me. Now this dude, I knew he was a Jake because the ones that's not Jakes, they don't fuck with us, You can tell they spirit be different. They got that standoffish, dead look and shit. This dude, I promise you hear him talk and how he act, you like this motherfucker ain't no Elam. And then what makes perfect sense too, his uncle gave him his uncle, they pass shit down, right? They worked for the Edomites for so long and they able to buy their own shit, you know what I'm saying? And his uncle was cool like that too. You ever go to New York Fried Chicken?
Never been in there.
Yeah, well, the dude, that's a Jake, man. Him and his uncle are Jakes, man. Cool as a motherfucker. What's up, brother? Come in. What's up, brother? How you doing today, brother? What's going on, brother? You all right? You know what I'm saying? But you gotta think about it. Going to history, they was a Median-Persian empire that Israelites went into captivity under, right? And then even during the transatlantic slave trade, right? You had it where a lot of the West Indies back and forth, the UK to India, India to the UK. I mean to the West Indies. I'm sorry. It was the transatlantic slave trade was a vast slave trade. When you look up the history of India and the slave trade, or you can Google India and the transatlantic slave trade, it come up. It show you. So you had a you know what I'm saying, a triangular, all right, way of slave ships traveling. You know what I'm saying? I just learned that through studying. Studying, looking up history. All right. So that's something they don't bring up on the news. Like India was a part of the transatlantic slave trade as well. All right, not just Ham and Ishmael. You had fucking Elam too. So I didn't judge him how he looked because he got the same complexion. His uncle looked like maybe he got about the same complexion. But how I know he's Jake, his spirit. Romans 8:16. The spirit itself bear witness with our spirit that we're the children of the Most High. We're lively people. They lively as fuck. The rest of them dead. But him and his uncle, cool the motherfucker. Go ahead, brother. I'm sorry, I'm talking my ass off. Stop it. Over here to edify though, you know. I mean, hey, don't be edified. That's the most important thing. But I'm just giving you an example of how you don't judge the appearance, the outward appearance of a man. Like Scripture say,
what does verse 8 mean?
judge not
Since my heritage is like unto me as a lion.
uh-huh.
In the forest it crieth out against me, therefore have I hated it.
Yeah, because we gotta think about it. What did Israel do? All right, then. All right, you fine. You rebel. All right, and went against who? The Most High. All right, then. So, does not the Scripture say that the righteous are like the righteous are bold as a lion? All right. When the Lord talks about us, it said we're going to be like what's that? Micah 5, I believe.
5:8. Yeah,
it says that we're going to be like lion amongst the deer, forest of the deer. I mean, deer of the forest. I'm fucking stuttering and shit. But yeah. But so sometimes it mentions that it uses different things to explain the things we do in the scriptures. Compares to animals, compares to a kingdom that stood. Different things like that. So, I mean, you have them situations where you read the scriptures, you study it, and you run into things like that.
I can understand why Mosai compares Esau
to a dragon.
Eagle,
he compared to an eagle, a serpent.
Because he's sneaky.
Cunning.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing, brother.
Battlefield warrior type of guy. Attack people in their sleep, kill you in sleep. That's what he do with the police still. Come in your house and shoot you in your sleep.
So that's what it's scripture use a lot of symbolism, metaphors. So let's show you how powerful the book is. Because somebody would read it at face value and they would understand that. So if it's good, you ask. I ain't have to bring out a scripture for that.
Even Esau can't deny it.
Go to Apocrypha and go to just type in outward appearance.
Outward appearance?
Yeah. That's in Sirach or Ecclesiastes.
Yeah, Sirach.
Yeah.
Says Sirach 11 verse 2.
Yes, I'm about to say 12. I know I'm 12. Go ahead.
Not a man for his beauty.
Yeah.
Neither abhor a man for his outward appearance.
See? Because you got some Southern Kingdom Jakes like Hamites. Well, then a lot of them come from over there, west coast of the land of Ham. Did they mix and mingle with some of them Hamites?
You can tell much difference from a Hamite in Israel.
Well, you talking about Ethiopians?
They shave their face.
I'm saying, but well, as far as looking like them, yeah, you got something look like them, right? Because they're mixing and mingling with them, right?
No, I see some camps out there.
But the main Hamite nation that look like us, as far as the people compared to like Israelites, would be the Cush, the Ethiopians. Yeah, that's the Ethiopians. Go to it. Go type in Ethiopia. The Lord said, you don't know how to spell it? So you need to help me spell it. I'll help you spell it, brother.
Search it on Google? Or?
No. Go to the script. Go to the search bar. Go to the search bar. I got you. Go to the search bar. Go to type in ETHIOPIAN.
What chapter?
It's
Some many.
Yeah. It shouldn't be that many. It should say art thou not like the Ethiopian?
Oh, it's in Amos.
Yeah, read that. What it say? Yeah. Amos 5?
Amos 9 and 7.
It's 9? Okay. Yeah. 9 and 7? Read it.
Book of Amos, chapter 9, verse 7. Are ye not as children of the Ethiopians?
Okay, come on. That's it, right there. All right, now go and Google the Ethiopians.
Google
them Ethiopians. Watch how they look. Hey, you see some Ethiopian women? I work with some of them. Them motherfuckers be fine. No, I'm saying you look up for yourself. I thought you looked, brother. Type in Ethiopian women. I work with some of them. They be fine. It was one this bitch was so fine, but she was musty in the motherfucker. This bitch was musty, you hear me?
I see Eritrean women too.
Huh?
Eritrean women.
Oh, Eritrean?
Yeah, Eritrean.
Yeah, some of them be fine. I seen some of them.
Like the same to me.
You see the women?
Yeah.
They look good. You type me in pretty ones, they gonna show you the baddest ones. I work, man, I'm telling you, brother. I worked when I was living in Grand Rapids. I worked with some of them. It was one named Drolly or something like that. Drolly. Man, this bitch, she be my friend. This motherfucker was so bad. Her body, you wouldn't even believe her body. It was so perfect. I'm talking about, I never seen a woman body that perfect.
The Ethiopians come from Ham, right?
Yeah, come, right. One of the sons of Ham. So I'm saying, like, but you look at the Ethiopian women, right? If you type in the premium, they're gonna show you the baddest ones. I'm saying, but you see them, you gonna wanna get with them?
I see them, yeah.
Yeah, you gonna wanna get with them, get that fucking box, brother. I would, yeah. Because the only ones technically we're not supposed to sleep with is what? The Canaanites. Go to Deuteronomy 7. Deuteronomy 7.
7:3.
Yeah. Start at the top.
Why not the Canaanites?
The Lord told us not to sleep with them. Curse be Canaan. Remember what Ham did? When they uncovered Noah's nakedness after the flood? He said curse, and then
the Philistines too?
No. They go back to the Egyptians.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 3.
No. You can start at the top. Start at 1.
When the Lord thy power shall bring thee into the land, whether thou goest to possess it, and hast cast out many nations before thee, the Hittites, and the Girgashites,
right,
and the Amorites, and the Canaanites, and the Perizzites, and the Hivites.
These different sects of the Canaanites. Go ahead.
And the Jebusites, 7 nations greater and mightier than thou.
Right.
And when the Lord thy power shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them and utterly destroy them. Thou shalt make no covenant with them,
right,
nor show mercy unto them. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them.
See? Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Go ahead.
Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son, nor his daughter thou shalt take unto thy son.
There you go. You go ahead and explain it so you go ahead.
For they will turn away thy son from following me, that they may serve other gods.
Right.
So will the anger of the Lord be kindled against you.
Exactly.
Destroy thee suddenly.
Because what were the Canaanites doing? That. That's one of them. Serving idols. They were doing that child sexual magic and all that shit. And into a number of different things, right? Now, go to your Bible. And type in this word. Go to type this word. O-D-I. Yeah. O-U-S. What come up?
Many stuff.
Wisdom of Solomon.
Wisdom of Solomon. Wisdom of Solomon 12:14.
Yeah.
Says, whom thou hatest.
No, go read now. Read up a verse or two. I believe it's a verse or two. This speaks about it. Go ahead.
Book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 12, verse 4. Whom thou hatest for doing most odious.
No. Read up a verse or two.
Verse 2.
No, I said read up a verse or two. We can go up a verse or two.
Wisdom of Solomon 12, verse 2.
No. Start at verse 12.
Verse 12. Verse 1. For thy incorruptible spirit is in all things. Therefore, chastenest thou them by little and little that offend, and warn them by putting them in remembrance.
Yeah, there you go.
Wherein they have offended, that leaving their wickedness, they may believe on thee, O Lord. For it was thy will to destroy by the hands of our fathers both those old inhabitants.
Oh, what's the old inhabitants? You know who the old inhabitants was? Who inhabited our land before we did?
The Romans.
Who inhabited our land before we went up to claim our land? Remember our ancestors came out of Egypt, right?
Yeah.
And who's in our land? Who the Lord told us to go up and take our land from who?
The one that looked like giants.
No. Oh, brother.
The Hamites.
Who Joshua? Who Joshua? Yeah, but what Hamites in particular?
Oh, I didn't read the story of Joshua yet.
Okay, so you read first five. You read Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, right? You read those first 5 books, right? So you didn't read the people that we go up to war with to take our land?
Man, it's many wars.
When we came out of Egypt, when the Lord led our forefathers out of the land of Egypt, who's in the land of Israel? Before it was known as the land of Israel, what was it known as? I'll give you some big hints. Canaanites, brother. Our land was formerly known as the land of Canaan. Because why? The Canaanites, they dwelled there. So who we took our land from?
Amalek.
No. When our forefathers came out of Egyptian captivity, Amalek came up to fight against Israel first. But who was in the land that belonged to the Israelites? The Canaanites, brother.
Canaanites?
You need to read that? The land of Canaan. Go type in the land of Canaan. Or as a matter of fact, you can type in milk and honey. That's another when you type it in, they show you what land it's talking about. The land that flows with milk and honey.
Exodus?
It should be in Genesis too. It should be in Genesis, the book of Genesis as well. The land that flows with milk and honey. Because they're going back to Abraham.
See Exodus.
What you type in?
Milk and honey.
Okay.
Look, these Hamites.
The Lord told Abraham that He's gonna give a land to his seed and his seed after him.
Where's the land of Canaanites?
Right.
What is Hittites and Amorites?
Them is different sects of the Canaanites. You just read Deuteronomy 7.
Oh.
Them are different sects of the Canaanites. That's why I asked you. Do you know who's in our land? Right? So now you know who's in our land. When our forefathers came out of Egypt, when the Lord brought them out of Egypt, to go up to the land that flowed milk and honey, right?
Hamites.
No, in particular, just saying Hamites is just saying the people that come from Ham. What nation of Ham that was in the land? The Canaanites. Right. You got all the nations come out of Noah's 3 sons. You can't just say the Shemites, because you talking about all the people that come from Shem. That includes Edomites, Ishmaelites, Elamites, Moabites, Ammonites, you know what I'm saying, Shurites, you know what I'm saying? You gotta say specifically who. Because though you have Shemitic nations, don't mean one nation, right? You got a Hamite, but they don't mean in one nation, right? No, you hear say the sons of Ham. But what nation in particular? You got the nation of Cush, Mizraim, Put, and Canaan. right? It's all right, brother. You gonna get it. You know, you got when you study, you start seeing more and more. Like when you're studying, you'll see like they always mention what say remember how I brought that remember who brought you up from the land of Egypt out of the house of bondage. It always make reference to that because that was a great deliverance. See what I'm saying? And put us in remembrance. Oh, the Lord did a great deliverance for us. You know what I'm saying, for us. All right, He did a great deliverance for our forefathers on our behalf. So yeah, it's all right, brother. I thought you would know that one though. You've been studying for a little while.
Since I read, I keep reading the same chapters to memorize.
But that's what we do. That's what we do.
I gotta read Job all over again.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
That's what we do. Some things will come to you, but then some things you damn I can't remember how I quote it.
Yeah.
But you read it a few times, right?
Yeah.
So that's why
I understand Esther pretty well now.
Yeah, but that's where the search bar helps you out. You type in the word or something, quote it, and it come up. You know what I'm saying? Refresh your memory. It's all right, brother. It takes time. I can't. Sometimes I have to look up stuff. But make sure you study. You know? Make sure you study. That's the thing. That's the key. Study. Hey man, brother Shakami's on my ass all the time. So now I'm like shit. Even when I'm tired, I'll usually read a chapter or two.
You know, I read 40 verse 9 and 10. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah. I'm saying. I'm not gonna go into it right now. I'm saying, but I'm just giving you an example of how studying is important. But like, shit, I'm telling you, brother should come, brother. His group night, brother in Detroit. You need to study. You need to study. So now, like I said, when I'm tired, I'll at least read a chapter or two and keep me going. You know what I'm saying? The scripture say, don't pull out the Lord day to day. So you have to study, and then go to Luke 4. I think it's about Luke 4 verse 10, I believe. Or Luke 4 and 9. Study. We all have to study. Even the elder apostles tell you they constantly study. You know, it's easy to focus, but you gotta make yourself study. You know? What it says in Luke 4, 9, 14.
Luke 4 verse 9. For when she saw the wrath of Yahweh.
No, go to 10.
Verse 10. Where I saw the captivity of my sons.
No, not that one. Let's just say, for as it was your mind to go astray. I get it. Don't worry about it. I get it. I'll never feel bad. And some brothers they can go right to the scripture and no problem. You know, it all varies. But the more you study, the more it comes to you. But rehearsal creates perfection. You constantly rehearsing it, right? By reading and studying over and over again, now it becomes programmed in embedded in your head, you know?
Study at work.
Huh?
Study at work every night.
Yeah, I'm saying that when you study, it's like rehearsing. The more you rehearse, now you got a play coming up. The more you rehearse that play, when the play come up, you'll be good for it. You'll be great. You probably have a great performance, right? Or a good performance at least, right? Same with studying. You study so much. When you go take a test, what happens? You pass the test. So you study the scriptures, you study, you get a better understanding, right? Right. That's 28. It's like Luke 4:28. For as it was your mind to go astray from the Most High, so being returned, seek Him 10 times more. See? So you have to constantly study because, like I said, we lost our way. So we for the Lord, put us in remembrance of ourselves and how we get a remembrance of ourselves through the scriptures. We're constantly reading the scriptures, studying. Looking up words, learning the etymology of words.
Yeah, I've been looking into that.
Yeah. So
etymology.
Yeah. That's how you do it, brother. You get better and better. It says, verse 29, for he that hath brought these plagues upon you shall bring you everlasting joy again with your salvation. Take a good heart, O Jerusalem, for he that gave thee that name will comfort thee. And remember, the Lord comforted us through the scriptures, right? He comforted us through this book, the scriptures, right? So you remember that, brother.
Study limitations.
Paul said, comfort one another. Paul said, comfort one another with these words. So when we talk to each other, you hear us, quote scriptures, because that what builds up your hope and faith in the Lord. All right. So don't feel bad. Just keep studying. Keep studying. We all study. If you're certain of Yahweh B'Shem Shai, or you seeking Yahweh B'Shem Shai, I should say, you got to study. Psalms 40:7 says, "Lo, I come to buy me a book, and it's written of me." Right. So, how we know the Lord? Get into this book. All right. And then also it speaks about the spirit of prophecy being who? Yahweh Shai. We learn who Yahweh Shai is. All right. Because the main thing we ought to learn is what? Prophecy. All right. And the Lord told Ezra to speak to his people. He said what? He said, "Speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy." Right. So there you go, brother. Now, speaking of prophecy, I was
Call me now. Call me to come in to work.
So, brother, you gotta go to work, brother. Hey, you gotta go. You gotta go.
They're begging me to go in.
It's all up to you. You wanna,
I told her I come in about 5 before, so I'm busy right now.
Hey.
They begging me to come in.
But then, that's how it is. They depend on Jake so much, but they talk shit about. They hate Jake.
They hate to deal with them.
They hate Jake, but they need Jake.
You don't know who I've been dealing with hell at work, man. The racist Edomites.
Hey.
Talk to you any kind of way, snap. Digit knock.
You can't befriend them though. You can't befriend them.
Right.
You can't like Jake go wrong when they try to befriend these Edomites. Like I'm gonna give you an example, right? I'm gonna give you an example. In the gym yesterday afternoon, right? So this Edomite, this tall Edomite, he's a sheriff. All right? And he's a regular at the gym. When I go to that gym. So he didn't know I knew he was a sheriff. But I seen this tall ass in the sheriff. You know what I'm saying? He's like nice size Edomite. And you know what I'm saying? Yesterday I said, man, you a sheriff, man. Your big ass a sheriff, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we know each other from the gym. I said, your big ass a sheriff, man. He's like, oh man. Hey man, this your job, man. I just know your big ass a sheriff though, man. And I was just like, you know what I'm saying, just talking with him, you know what I'm saying? But we left it at that though. You know what I'm saying? That's only because we know each other from the gym. But I ain't going out and hang out having a beer with him and shit like that, you know. Yeah. Befriending. When I say befriending him, I mean we hanging out. You know what I'm saying? But as far as no, you keep Scripture say if possible live peaceably among all men. So if you be at peace with you, you'll be back. You know what I'm saying? So there's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, just don't befriend them.
Yeah.
Don't befriend them.
Come listen to South Carolina. He brought us many rest.
Yeah, you gotta. Well, I gotta bring up. She come again. She come told me this a few years back. She said, "Brother, you gotta learn to be faithful. Get what you need. Meaning what? You gotta be faithful for them. These motherfuckers to get what you need from them. You gotta kiss their ass or belittle yourself or what I'm saying. That sucker shit. Just play that little role and get what you need out of them.
Feel like I'm playing a fiddler role at work.
When Edomites be rude to you, you give them rudeness back.
And I get fired.
No. Look, brother. That was my step cousin here to tell you. Okay, so my government name is fucked up. It's like it's hard to say it, right?
Yeah.
But one thing Esau do is he just call you what he want to call you. So he fucked my name up. I said, no, that ain't my name. I don't have no typical American name. I don't have no American style ass name. This is my name. No. Ask me what my name is. Don't just call me what you want to call me. I'm not your fucking pet. I told that thing in front of everybody. I said, I'm not no pet. You don't just name me. I got a name. You want to know my name? I'll tell you how to pronounce my name. It's my name. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm sorry, man. All right, then. I ain't cuss him out. But I told him straight up, like, no, this is my name. This is what you know what I'm saying? This is how you say it. Don't just call me anything. I ain't your fucking son. All right?
It told the Eve in any kind of way at work. You know, I work with a lot of Eves at work, and they don't want to lose their job. You know, our people got families and stuff to feed, and don't.
But I'm saying, you understand what I'm saying, though?
Yeah, they don't want to stand up for themselves and be Edomites.
So you understand how I rule in a so-called good way? Like, all I did was simply correct it. Yeah. And then one thing about, I'm gonna give you an example. Let me give you another example, brother. Go to Proverbs 16:9 real quick. I'm gonna give you an example real quick. Go to Proverbs 16:9. Because Proverbs 16:9.
Proverbs 16, verse 9.
Uh-huh.
A man's heart.
No. What it says? When a man's ways. Proverbs 16. Go down to verse 2. It says, when a man's ways please the Lord.
Verse 2? Want to go to verse 2?
Where it says, when the man's ways.
Oh, that's verse 7.
Okay. What do you say?
It says, when a man's ways please the Lord,
yeah,
he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him.
Okay, let me give you an example now. At the job I'm leaving, right? I'm just leaving, right? So, pretty much all Jakes besides a couple, right? About 4 of them. But everybody else is Jake. Now, the Jake men in there, right? All the Israelite men, are getting written up. Cause they bring in these Edomite supervisors, and they doing the most. I ain't gonna lie to you, they doing the most. But guess who they don't fuck with? No. I'm saying the Edomite supervisors they brought in. We on our second supervisor right now, right? Like I said, I'm transitioning right now. I'm leaving that job and I'm finishing up and I'm starting another job Tuesday. All right. So the first Edomite, you know what I'm saying, he brought him in and he was fucking with everybody right near about here. Now these Jakes, he wild. I ain't gonna lie to you. A couple of them, I say 2 of them wild. It's Manassite and this one nigga, I think he's a Judite. He's a wild ass Judite nigga. They wild. They young wild niggas, right? They Jakes wild. So he write him up and shit. The one Benjaminite, he's a Benjaminite. Now this motherfucker, they almost got in a fight with new dude, but the old dude, they give him shit. They always get written up and everything. Always officers written up. I tell them fucking Edomites what's on my mind when they come and say or ask me something, right? As far as like, whatever they ask me, I talk to them directly and straight up. You know what I'm saying? And then I don't be all friendly with them or like, you know what I'm saying, cozy to them. But I let them know straight up. And he may say some shit that, I like, yeah, man, shit like that. But I don't be all like in their face, right? The point is, they've been writing up all these Jakes, right? Even the new supervisor, he writing up the Jakes, right? They get into it. Well, now he got to 2 motherfuckers about to fight 2 or 3 guys. Right. One dude got fired. The Benjamin got fired. The other 2, they still there. But I'm telling you, Jake be bullshit. They don't work hard. I get it. You're loyal people, right? So I get it, right? But you gotta do what you gotta do to get your money, right? But they'll fuck around, like they'll fuck off all the time. And what happens is they'll catch it red-handed. Stupid shit. I ain't gonna lie, it be stupid shit. Jake full of shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. But at the same time, he be fucking with this at the same time. But then they caught me doing like shit like I go break on my phone. Like when I was interviewing for the trucking job and shit, I go break on my phone. I'm supposed to be on my phone. I ain't gonna break the shit, right? I've been that motherfucker, right? So I'm giving you an example of I'm in there doing that shit. They could easily write me up, but I ain't even been rolling up. They don't say shit too. I will eat in my workstation, be chilling and sitting down and all kind of shit, right? They don't fuck with me. But them, they do it. They have their phone out, they fuck with them. I have my phone out, they don't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving you examples of when the man's ways please the Lord. See? Because that's what it's all about. Doing what's pleasing to the Lord, right? And then on top of that, when they say something to me, No, they ain't outright disrespectful to me. I just deal with them like, I'm a man. So I deal with them, goddamn it, what's up? You know what I'm saying? What's happening? You know what I'm saying? And I talk to them like you know what I'm saying, in the street. So they don't get no fake phony, like, how are you? Yeah, I'm doing well. No, I don't do that stupid shit. No, I just be myself. And if they say something like, we had meetings and shit about the job, you know what I'm saying, brother? We'll talk about that off camera, though. I'm gonna be out of teacher, brother. I'm just giving you an example how to, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to do extra shit. You know that, yeah, they can fire you up for stupid shit. They can allow you to do your job. When you're doing good work for the, doing the will of the Lord, don't worry about that shit, brother. You're seeking the Lord, right? Then now the House said, seek the kingdom of heaven and all these things should be added unto you. So, you can be like them Jakes and be bullshitting. You can either bullshit yourself or you can serve the Lord, help out you out a shot, and things happen for you. He provide for you. You know what I'm saying? And you be all right, man. We ain't comfortable, but we making it though, brother. You know, so yeah, of course Esau wants your ass to have a job. He wants to get your ass out on the street. Of course he do. Obviously, brother. But you gotta know how to get around that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Now, speaking of false prophets, this is it's Jake for you. Schlocky out there, you know, I didn't want to. That's something we can talk about off camera, brother. So, you know, here's something I want to grab it. Yeah, come. All right, so
look at that dog, bro.
Speaking of prophecy. Speaking of prophecy, don't worry about that. Maybe you got it, man. Jeremiah 28:8, it says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. Now I'll bring this up because when you look at these so-called pastors, they don't speak about war, evil, and the pestilence, right? Like speaking of pestilence, right? What happened over here in Ohio with the train, the rail cart situation, right? What happened? They said the rail carts caught on fire, right? While it was traveling, they still ain't shut the train down. They let it keep on going, and what happened? It eventually derailed, and it was going high speed as well. So it derailed, and then it contaminated the air for so many miles of radius, for so many radius of miles. All right, but ain't that pestilence? Because why? People around there sick. They're getting sick around there because I watched it on school's station. It's called Democracy Now. They got alright videos. You know, they make alright videos sometimes. But you know what I'm saying? They had interviewed a lady that's I think she's a journalist that live around that area, and a couple other people that residents and stuff around that area, where they was telling them that everything was okay, but the chemicals and the shit that was on them in the rail cars was highly flammable and highly highly flammable and highly deadly. All right, if exposed to fire and things like that. All right, so they didn't shut the train down, and put out the fire. They let it keep rolling for miles. So when they finally derailed, it contaminated a large area. I'm talking about it. I think it was like it contaminated. It spread over to a little part of Indiana and I think Kentucky as well. So the chemicals affected like a large area, but it affected areas in three different states right there: Ohio, Kentucky, and Indiana right there. It's towards the bottom of the states right there. The land mass. You know what I'm saying? So they did it on purpose, and then the EPA lied about the chemicals and the strength of the chemicals and what they can cause. So all in all, What that tell you? All right, what that tell you? That they want that shit to happen, because if they knew the risk of running those chemicals on that rail cart, the potential that it could be derailed and everything, why let it go on that rail cart? And then when it catches fire, y'all don't even stop the train and put out the fire, or it'll even contain the fire until you can put it out. But instead, you let it continue to roll at high miles, and then fucking high miles per hour, and then fucking derail. All right. And then the EPA was lying, saying everything gonna be okay, the air is fine, and then when people start getting sick, then what? What that sound like to you? Like they experiment. Because why the hell you allow something like that to happen? Knowing the risk involved. The lady was interviewing, she was coughing and shit the whole interview. Short of breath. All right? And she was it was Edomites on there, you know what I'm saying? It was complaining. So, that sound like, that's whoever sent that train out, they know what they was, they knew what they was doing. I can't say they knew what they was doing, but at the same time, it seemed like some evil wicked shit Esau doing. All right, because of everything I just explained, why the hell would you allow that rail cart to go up the road like up the railway like that? You know? Think about it. If the fire caused, I can't think of the miles, radius of miles they said, but it stretched over to a total of 3 states. It's affecting tens of thousands of people. That's a lot of people. They didn't give the exact number. I know they said tens of thousands of people were affected immediately, just like that, overnight, or within half a day, I believe. I'm sorry. So you know what I'm saying? That's going on right now. Where the pestilence is what? Cleaving into people. All right. You go to the Esdras, second Esdras. Second Esdras 16 and bear with me 1 second. Second Esdras 16, and I'm gonna start at verse 18. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars and power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. And what shall I do when these evils shall come? Because that was a great evil thing that happened, because they deliberately allowed that rail car to go down the railway, man. Now I don't know how many they don't give the detail with the demographics of the population around that area, how it looked. But I'm pretty much betting that it's a lot of jakes around the area. And the shit was spreading airborne. It was just spreading. It was just spreading. All right. People coughing. Now when they came out that day, now I'm gonna go back and check that story, because I don't know if there been any fatalities. You know what I'm saying? Any fatalities? That's the next thing that's on my mind. Well, have there been any fatalities from it? You know what I'm saying? Because if this lady was on the fucking interview, live interview, choking. You know what I'm saying? That's some harsh ass chemicals, you know? I used to work around some harsh chemicals like that, you know? I worked around barium oxide and shit like that, you know? Where shit was, you could just being around it was just like, man, you know, being around certain chemicals is just, you can feel it, you know, in your esophagus or your tonsils. You start getting irritated. You know? So, you know, it could be another pest that's gonna spread, you know, because it will spread like wildfire. You gotta be aware. Hey, And the scriptures say Ecclesiastes 12 that your enemy should be like a looking glass that you wipe. You know, you gotta observe these Edomites at all times. These devils are cunning, like you said earlier. They're very cunning. You know, very cunning. It's Matthew chapter 24 and verse 7. It says, "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in different places." Now that earthquake in Turkey was a massive earthquake. That earthquake fucked them fucked them motherfuckers up in Turkey over there, man. That was funny. You know?
Yeah.
But that's
40,000 confirmed dead.
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. That was good though. That was judgment of the Lord. All right. And you know, I ain't sure the difference. You got a lot of Amalekites over there, Ishmael over there.
Yeah.
You know? Fuck them either, you know? Whoever in there, it was judgment. I don't care who was in there. It was judgment.
Sending the message.
Yeah, the Most High sent a message. But hey, earthquakes is one of the signs. All right? So when it happened, and then I had typed in, I had did the video on it, recent earthquakes. It was earthquakes happening the first damn near 10 days, 15 days of February.
They showed a video, a dog was warning them before the earthquake came.
Huh?
A dog was warning them.
Well, you know, dogs are smart, man.
Yeah, we knew something.
see spirits?
Howling like a wolf.
I seen,
Nobody paid attention.
man, other day, right? I was I'm at home with my dog looking at the ceiling barking. He just barking. Going back and forth in the kitchen. I'm looking at him like, what the fuck? I start rebuking, you know what I'm saying? I started, rebuking the evil spirits, man, that may be trying to come in. You know, hey, fuck, man, I knew he wasn't barking for no reason. He never did that. He never did that. He just.
It's a precept that says something about his creation. So learn something from the creations that it'll teach you.
But you know,
in Job.
hey, if you can find it, bring it out. You know what I'm saying? You can find it, bring it out. But hey, animals, they can see the fourth dimension, the spirit world, man. You know, I could be. Oh, my neighbor. Now he say he don't be in the hallway, right? But my dog, he know the building, right? He's a puppy. He's still a puppy. He's only 7 months. Now, if he barking, that's because he see somebody moving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And then depending on how aggressive the bark is, you know somebody's close. All right. So I asked him one day. I said, man, they be in the hallway at nighttime or something. My dog always barking around this time. Yeah, he probably hear me moving around downstairs in my apartment. I said, no, because they don't make him move around. Because where I live in is 2 Airbnb and 2 apartments. When the Airbnb gets there, if they ain't out in the hallway, he ain't barking. They ain't there moving around, he ain't barking. But if they in the hallway moving, that's when he's barking. So I'm like, I know, motherfucker, he ain't barking for no reason. All right, what you got? You found it? Yeah. So dogs are smart. They know what's going on. They can see they can see fourth dimension.
We sense that earthquake.
Well, you know, the donkey will bang. But when they spike the donkey, the donkey say, hey, I can't go forward because the angel of the Lord up there. So, you know what I'm saying? That's in Numbers. Numbers 23, 24. Well, go ahead.
The book of Job, chapter 35, verse 11. Who teacheth us more than the beasts of the earth, and maketh us wiser than the fowls of heaven.
Yeah, read it again.
Who teaches us more than the beasts of
Lord,
the earth.
Yeah, the Lord teaches us more than the beasts. So the beast is not smarter than us. No, they're not smarter than us. The Lord made us to be Lord over them.
Yeah, goes on more than that.
Go ahead.
It says, there they cry, but none giveth answer, because of the pride of evil men.
See? So, but still, we over them. You know? When you go to Genesis, what's that, the first, second chapter? All right? Matter of fact, let me go to it. You gotta remember too, man. When I'm done, I'll shut the camera down. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna let you know, give you another tip about working, man. I'll tell you after I'm done. It's just something, man. Let me see here. One second. Grab this preset. It speaks about what he. Matter of fact, let me see. Might be in the wrong section. Oh yeah. Come. 2nd Ezra 6:54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures. See? So man was made to be Lord over all the creatures. Going back to the time of the Adamites, man. Made to be Lord over all the creatures. All right. So that's why I was saying when you read that precept in Job 35, was it? Yeah, we made to be lords over the beasts of the field and all that. All right. You look at the ancient kingdoms that stood. They had lions as pets and shit.
It seemed like the animals are smarter than us, though, huh?
How do you think that? That'd be foolish. That's a foolish thought. All right. Why do the animals know how to cook food?
Know how to find the food.
Do they know how to do it? Of course. I mean, do they know how to give light? Do they know how to create a light bulb? Do they know how to make killing instruments? So how do they not make vehicles? So why do you make such a statement like that?
Like in a way, I'm not saying they don't deal with humans too.
I mean, okay. So why they got Right, they got some sense of intelligence. I would agree with that. Why would you say you're smart? That's a foolish statement, brother. But anyways, though, hey, Lord willing, I got an appointment to go to. Well, Lord willing, be edified until next time. Lord willing, next week, Shalom out there to all the Akim out there worldwide. All right, Shalom.